Turn it up. You listening to the wildest podcast. Matter of fact, with DJ Real KC and CD400.
Full house in this
Right,
bitch.
got a whole lot.
Was this DC in the building? Or Maryland? Was it
Charlotte?
Maryland? Charlotte?
Yeah, kind of like everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere in the building. Sax in the corner. Hey Sax, what's up?
I know they probably was like, who the fuck is that? She said her name was Maya.
Maya over there in the corner. Amber over here looking like a superstar. Shades on, and it's not even sunny out.
I'm sleepy.
Am I getting interviewed about both of them, like everybody? Or are you just sitting there?
Yeah, no, we're all
Amber's our social media rep, so she be here. And she gonna give us our unpopular opinion.
Cool job.
Yeah. A lot of things have changed since the last time you been here.
Yeah, in fact, y'all niggas upgrade, got a camera.
Yeah, YouTube page and
Crazy,
everything.
bro. That shit's good.
That shit lit.
And if y'all know the voice, is King Joe in the building.
Yeah, bro. What's up, man?
What's good, man?
I was literally,
Insert applause.
I was in the state, bro, and I was just like, why not do some rapper shit?
Look, he just
Yeah,
popping
because
up
Chelsea was
now.
asking, he got a single or something coming out?
Yeah, we got all kind of shit coming out. That's kind of why I'm here too. But all everything always works out for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The homies is here. It's all good.
Hey.
How y'all feeling now? Y'all niggas
Man, I'm good. I'm about to say, where the drink at, man?
Y'all niggas said we gotta keep the bottle on the low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little earlier.
It is
We got a little early.
Last time it was nighttime.
Last time it was late. And that's why, yeah.
Too much.
So, what you been up to, man?
Do you want
What
to
you
drink?
been doing?
Bro, to be honest, bro, it's more like my dad calling me, bro. This is good. But to be honest, I just been like chilling, bro. Like for real, and just like living life. Everybody got a drink. Everybody got a sweet.
Chelsea's keeping it dry.
Yeah, Chelsea don't want to drink it
Look,
with bruh. She had a rough night.
She didn't even right.
I was about to say, Chelsea last time she got lit last time.
Yeah, she didn't even right.
I might take one a little later. I might.
We gotta turn that.
Mix one with the water.
Oh, no.
I used to chase my shots with water.
Hey.
I swear it doesn't.
What?
It
I don't know about.
It's
I
refreshing.
don't know about mixing. I'm gonna answer your question.
Exactly.
But I don't know about mixing Jameson with water. But you can mix Douce with anything. You can mix Douce with anything, bro.
You don't even need to though. Just say it's that good.
Yeah, but you can mix it with anything. This is a fact. Mix it with coffee. You can mix it with hot chocolate.
That's true.
You can mix it with fucking water, bro. I'm not even playing, bro.
You need to be a rep for Douce, because I believe you.
This is real shit. I need to. Hey, that shit was from the heart too, bro.
Right. You were passionate about that
I
one.
felt that.
But nah, bro. I just been up, bro. Basically, like, really, just like, I don't want to sound like a fucking like bad person, but just like overseeing, just operational shit. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure everybody on their shit. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I've literally just been probably like watching. I watched Entourage. I watched the whole series of Entourage on HBO on the HBO app.
A really
I watched
good
The
show.
Sopranos, and I watched what's the other show?
You see Ballers?
And fucking Ballers. I've been watching Ballers too. Yep, that's the one I was thinking about.
Ballers is good.
Ballers is good.
We
Okay,
got
I'm on my
finish
wire flow right now.
Yeah,
I'm about to get on the wire
Hey,
too.
man, the
I'm about to get
wire
on the
like
wire.
that, yo.
It's a good depiction though. But you gotta understand that's BMO. We from I'm from PG. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's two different worlds, but you get like a good depiction of pretty much of like accents and shit like that.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
They
Yeah.
were saying Baltimore.
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 We call it the yo.
The yo.
Yeah, we call it the yo.
Where did yo come from?
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't confirm that.
Yo.
I don't know, bro. That's what we call it.
So tell us about the single, man.
Bro, I haven't even picked a single for my project though. But I will say this: it's coming out end of April or top of May. I'm gonna put out my first project. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause we've been going back and forth for years and shit.
Uh-huh.
But I just been, life take its course, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things happen.
You take your time dropping the project, man. You don't gotta rush the project.
Yeah. And I be coming up with ideas like crazy and shit. So like I like start on an idea and then make it better but then like I'll keep an idea so I can use it later and shit.
Mm.
It's crazy shit. Like it's really like chess player type shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even really like rush that shit. You gotta let this shit happen naturally. At least that's how I work.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm coming out with like top of name.
Okay. So is it gonna be like a full album or like a mixtape?
Yeah. Well, I think by like definition, it's an album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're putting it out for sale. So it's an album. But I mean, for my catalog, I feel like personally it's like be a mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right,
you know,
that's what's up.
you know what I'm saying? Put it out.
Who you been working with?
Right, I was about to say, you got any features?
I mean, I really just work with the crew. You know what I'm saying? I still got to get verses from these guys.
Are y'all rappers too?
Yeah. No,
You a rapper too?
No.
That would be crazy though. She could spit.
It would though.
You never know, look.
Girl, I had a dream. I freestyled last night.
But did you remember the lyrics?
Right, I was about to
After
say,
the
did you write it
B2K
down or
concert.
something?
After the B2K concert.
Oh,
Somebody-
now, hold on. First of
Well,
all,
she was feeling herself.
Yeah, yes, I went to the Millennium Tour and I had the time of my life.
I seen a
I
lot of
felt
people.
like,
Yeah, shit.
Did they-
a preacher again.
were the guys in shape and performing well?
Okay, so listen.
Or did they look like old?
They could've
I'll tell
seen
you
the whole
who still got it. Omarion
Oh my god.
still got it. Raz B still got it. J Boog,
Kinda got
he
it.
almost, yeah. Fizz just looked like, listen, he would much rather be doing something
just
else.
say,
And he
no,
was
he
here
did all
for
that
shit.
song.
He was doing
Video I
it. He
saw
was
on
half
Instagram
stepping and
lasted
shit.
that story. So that song lasted that little story.
Oh no.
Because it was a new
They was
song.
running through them
Yeah,
shit.
running through
Yeah,
them
they
shit.
did
They
only
couldn't
like
go
they only
through
did
them
like
songs.
Ain't Ricky on that
they only
tour?
did like
Yeah.
4 or 5 songs and then that's it. So I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
But everybody else did really well.
How
All the
was
other
Chingy?
performers.
I heard yeah.
I missed
Chingy was on the tour?
Chingy.
Yeah,
I
Chingy.
missed
Get the fuck out of here, my
I
nigga.
missed
Chingy
him.
opened up.
Yeah.
The only person
Chingy
I
They
know
said
opened.
Ying Yang Twins was supposed to close that bitch. Because that's how turn people were.
You wanna know what? Because I'm a real nigga, I'm gonna fuck with the Yin Yang Twins. You know
Oh
what?
yeah, you get
I'm a-
twins used to be that
You
shit.
got
They got the
to.
whisper song.
Yeah.
The whisper song, bro.
Come on now.
We were talking about that like a couple weeks ago. Like these niggas made a whole
That's Black
whisper song.
history.
Like
I'm
whispering.
sorry. It is.
They changed the game with that shit,
That's
bro.
Black
They changed the game
history.
with the
Who's
whisper
not
song.
gonna know
Tell you
that
something
song?
that you would like to hear.
I'm telling you.
Broke that bitch down too.
That's crazy.
You might have some, but you never had none like this. Hello.
I don't even know what she just said, but
That's
whatever she said, we running with that one.
That's what he said in the song.
But
Well, I
anyway,
don't know the song.
back to the album.
I don't know
You
the
said
song.
you had features. So what the rappers' names? What y'all rappers' names?
This is Mel.
Yeah.
Mel,
This is Mel right here. That's Kenny Cash right here.
Kenny Cash.
And
I heard of you before.
yeah.
Really fucking sick.
That's
That's
crazy.
true.
I feel like I heard of
I'm pretty
that.
sure, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what
Kenny
I'm saying?
Cash. Damn. I'm gonna have to Google you, bro.
We legends, bro.
No
No matter what scale,
pop up. This is crazy.
But yeah, no, these is my homies, bro. We like go back before we even knew each other rap.
Yeah, because you had connections.
Yeah,
You got family and everything.
Yeah, 100%. All of that. And I mean, you are family. You guys are family.
Yeah.
Cool.
Carolina family, yeah, for sure. Come on, man.
But,
Y'all are like
Nah,
cousins.
it's only a few rappers that came back now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Nah, no, I'm gonna make it my goal to come here every quarter, bro.
For real.
I'm coming here every quarter, even if I don't have shit to talk
Every
about. We just
season.
talking about like what the fuck I did last night.
They came.
Like, I'm coming up here every quarter.
Listen.
Him
I
and,
promise.
him and Primo came season 2, episode 1, and he knocking off.
He would have came too, bro.
Where's
But he,
that?
He would have came too.
So what's the album called?
$1 billion nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
I
sticking
think he
with
told
it.
us that the last
Yeah, he
episode.
did. But you know, you gotta update people. You know.
Called $1 billion nigga, bro.
You got any special producers or anything on there?
I got. If you ever heard of DJ Young Cash, he's produced a few tracks on there.
Okay.
Just niggas. Just niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't tell me it's like a 22.
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that shit one day though. But I'm gonna wait till like I got like I want some like Quincy Jones.
What's wrong with that? I was about to
22
say,
tracks?
yes, I like the long album.
I
What depends
personally
on
not
the
sitting
artist?
through
Make it
22.
a double album.
I'm not saying-
Don't make it one album with 30 songs.
Shit.
That makes more
Then
sense.
that's a mixtape. and
But I'm not
gonna
sitting
get
down. I'm not
to
sitting
those
down listening to 22 songs.
Mhm.
Like, and then I'm gonna feel bad because if I'm a fan of you, I'm not even gonna get a chance to
To really know.
figure out like the songs that are dope that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
I
still
hate that
haven't
shit.
finished Chris Brown's other album.
I was like,
Me either.
Yeah, I ain't even started.
And I still don't know.
Shit was
most
50,
of them.
right?
It was like
40
50.
something,
42 or something like that. It
Damn.
was over 40.
I ain't start that bullshit.
Hey.
Yo.
Shout out to Breezy though.
So do you have a lot
Put
of
the
songs
stars
that you've done that you like just have sitting in the vault?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Say that one more time. I
Like
was
you have,
thinking about some
do you
crazy
have a lot of songs that you've done that are like just sitting in the vault?
Yeah, I got hella shit, bro. And I got like verses for homies like I still ain't done and shit like that.
Mm.
I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. I'm gonna bring my new shit. That's who actually inspired me to drop though. I don't even know if he want me to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So like he was like, bro, I'm about to drop. You know what I'm saying? I was like, alright, bet. I'm gonna drop right after you. Just make, you know what I'm saying? He inspired me to drop. For real. So I'm gonna drop. So basically what I'm telling everybody is he probably gonna drop in April or May. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's like probably recording that shit right now as we speak.
So would you consider it like finished, or you got like a long ways to go?
No, I got a long way to go. I just I don't know. I got like this weird thing. I feel like shit never is done. It's like never is done, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, cause you just keep going, like living and shit. And you just got more shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like I got songs, right? I got songs about like made in moments where I wasn't in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then I get in one, and then you make other music like that, but it's still from the same nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
The same perspective, but you just rapping about different shit. You're not rapping about like different women. You know, different experiences. You rapping about like different experiences with one person. So it was like basically what I'm saying is that like I just feel like shit never done because you can just keep making more shit and just keep taking shit off and moving shit in. But shit, I don't know.
You gotta stop.
I gotta get
sometime,
comfortable.
though.
I scream all that shit all the time, bro. How the fuck do you feel comfortable with your like putting out a project? Not comfortable with the project, but comfortable with putting it out. Because I feel like I could wake up in the morning and like this nigga could call me and be like, bro, come to LA type shit. I got us fucking tickets to the Snoop Dogg concert. And I'd be like, all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then I could wake up and be like, nigga, we smoke Snoop OG watching Snoop on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I don't like to hold that. I like to put it, I like to make sure everybody can get that shit. But I'm getting comfortable with giving niggas bodies of work though. But like I said, I'm coming out. I'm dropping $30. Promise this shit's coming, bro.
You got any shows or anything? That
Not independent shit, so like we like buy the venue, you know, like pay for everything type shit. So like, I'm saying that to say, which is why like we probably don't be frequently out as much. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't be trying to pay the booking fee all the time. Niggas do though, but niggas don't be trying to. So we just took it to our own hands basically. And, you know, it takes time to build up connections and shit like that. But long story short, we got a show in Nashville coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, like the end of April. I think April 27th. I think we locked in a date. Thank you for reminding me about that, because I got a payment I gotta do.
Where your PR, man? Where your manager?
Oh yeah, I thought
Chino.
you was to come.
Chino had some shit to take care of.
I was disappointed too.
Yeah, Chino got a lot on his plate, bro. He got a lot on his plate. But you gotta think he gotta deal with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We artists, bro. Like at the end of the day, like I'm a nigga that like do business and shit, but like I'm still an artist at the same time. Niggas is crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta deal with niggas. We don't listen to that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
He like the only manager that didn't like stop y'all and talk and say anything like
Right,
that.
he just be sitting.
He was
just be in
sitting
the
back
corner,
there
like,
just chilling.
chilling.
Like, yep, he's my artist.
Some of them
Keep
be
it
like-
going.
cause you gotta understand, like at the end of the day, he our manager.
Yeah.
But that's the homie, that's my business partner too. We all gonna live forever, you know what I'm saying, together. So like, it's not really like a thing where, you know, it's like I'm the only nigga that's like doing this shit and I put niggas in the places. Like everybody is like, you know, they own entity type shit. Which is why the niggas is not here right now. You know what I'm saying? But I am.
Other than that, well, we gotta get all y'all back here when you drop your.
Yeah, no, every quarter, bro. I'm not even playing. I promise you I'm not playing. Every quarter, bro. Y'all can lock me in for that shit. I want to be here more than every rapper.
All right.
Alright, so
You basically already are.
Nah,
Nah,
him and Mozzie.
Yeah.
Him and Mozzie,
Other than him and
that's it.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to those guys. but I'm gonna beat your record.
Okay,
Oh,
there it is,
you heard
Mozzie.
that. You heard it, Mozzie. You heard it right there. He already did his promo run and everything for his album.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Like you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You know, do your promo.
You're supposed to
Do the promo. I'm doing promo right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got a cover or anything dropping earlier?
No. But I mean, it's coming. It's coming, bro. See, my thing is that. Okay. Fuck it. We just gonna talk, right?
Yeah.
All right. So like, I noticed that in Europe, right? They gravitate more towards like cartoonish, colorful type things. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I think everybody does naturally, right? But I noticed that in Europe, you know what I'm saying? Like I put out a single with a cover, you know what I'm saying? And it really didn't go crazy in America. It shit went crazy in Europe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the artwork and shit like that. It's crazy that you asked me that because I haven't really figured it out. But what I think it's gonna be, bro, I think I'm gonna get somebody to create some shit. Like some crazy shit, bro. Cause the name of the shit is $1 Billion Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, not to even sound crazy or like a weird nigga, but that's all like capitalistic shit. So I feel like I want somebody to create like a fucking, like, logo. I mean, not a logo. What'd you say? A cover. A fucking cover. A cover that like replicates like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it literally has nothing to do with like getting money and shitting on people. It literally has everything to do with what like me and my homeboys want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the homeboys want to own a ball team. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be broke to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you have to at least have like 200 million, 500 million to put up on a ball team. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants to do though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying we're gonna get that much money. Yeah. But it's an ideology. You feel me?
And speaking into
No,
existence.
we gonna do that shit. No, don't get it twisted. We gonna do that
I'm
shit.
about to say
You know
shit, the
what I'm
way
saying? But I'm
Charlotte
just
Hornets
saying.
going, hey, y'all
You know what I'm saying?
up real quick.
Like all like, and you gotta think like I even got. Oh yeah, we have a Live Forever tape coming out too.
Okay.
We have a Live Forever
Joint
tape
tape?
coming out. Yeah, I don't know the exact name for it, but
Who else on the Live Forever tour?
alright, it's me. These niggas is on the shit. Kenny and Mel.
You said these niggas, so she part of the clip.
She might be on it. She
I'm
might be
trying
on
to
it.
figure
She got like the
out
crazy. She got the craziest
Oh,
voice.
she didn't say no. She didn't even say no. I'm just a friend.
got the-
Nothing. She just said no. I'm not a rapper. That's it.
No.
Not really.
That's it.
Shut that shit down.
She's the
real
Bonnie
quick.
to my Clyde.
Okay. Hey, there you go. That's enough.
Black
That's all I
love,
had to
there
say.
Definitely black love.
We support black love in here.
Exactly.
It was fucked up, bro. I was listening. We was in the car. Like I ain't really say nothing because you know we was cruising and shit. But like we was listening to like crazy shit. Niggas was like niggas was rapping that crazy shit. I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
So how y'all feel about Blueface?
That's the homie.
That's the homie?
Yeah, I mean, I live out west, so
Nigga, so goddamn.
Yeah.
that's the homie right
That's the
there.
homie?
Yeah, Blueface the homie.
Shout out to the folks.
Yeah.
Huh.
Can he rap though?
I mean, I feel like
what you think about the music?
everybody in Cali has that type of sound
Yeah.
to their music. It give you that bop.
You know,
So,
I
like-
think he in that category where everybody was feeling this hard rap and then E40 dropped.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody was really fucking with E40 except Oakland.
Right.
So I think he's in that
I
category.
fuck with him because he original. I feel like he not trying to be like nobody else.
Right, he wanna
You
be
feel me? Like,
himself.
if you hear Blueface, you're gonna be like, oh, that's fucking Blueface.
But as soon as that verse cut on, I'm switching to song.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I say he got some. He got
got like
one.
3 songs
He got
on
one
the
hard chorus I really fuck with. That's it.
Okay.
It's that bleeded song.
Ah, I was just about to say that. That's my shit.
Maybe he needed to damn just quit with Tatiana because I already coming out with a second version.
Oh, man. It's like 4
You gotta
already.
let that shit go.
Wait, what?
Two was coming out.
Okay, just
Yeah, he's the Cardi B.
Nicki did one,
Oh my
Nicki did one,
God.
Cardi did one.
It's a lot. We could have just rest in peace it after Cardi.
Honestly.
It's crazy, bro. Because I wish I could be in this conversation, but I don't even know what it is I'm talking about. I know who Blueface is though. 'Cause I'm on
You don't know
social
that
media
song?
and shit. I don't know.
I mean,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
Tatiana.
Every
Me too, I
time
only
his
know
verse
Tatiana.
comes on,
I played
they cut
Tatiana.
that shit
Yeah,
off.
played the
Like,
remix.
They
every
play the
time.
chorus and let it
Yes.
That's
I
it.
live my own
I
I
world.
feel like he's just popular
That's
for like
fine.
shock value.
Yeah, word. I know
Nobody's
that
like
he
him
signed
because he
to
was that, like,
Birdman.
he
Yeah,
cannot
he signed
catch
to
a
Birdman.
flow
You know
or
what I'm
nothing. Like,
saying? Hey, you know what?
Wait, nah, say it.
Go ahead.
Hey, how do you feel about
Don't
this?
say that shit.
Cause we could cut if we wanted to. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though. Alright, this is gonna sound crazy though. I don't want niggas to look at me different as it is.
You don't say that shit.
No, you gotta say it.
Like, no, I want
Alright, okay, so being like a businessman, right? That like has to
cut
like
this shit, Casey.
that has to pay people, that has to like that employs niggas and shit like that, right? I feel Birdman. But I will never do what he has done, allegedly has done, right? But I feel that nigga.
Okay, what you gotta elaborate.
Like, I know what they say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, you feel me?
Him not
Like,
paying?
yeah, for sure, allegedly. Cause I don't know, I'm not.
He didn't pay him.
That's what she said. I don't know nothing about that.
It's gonna get
I'm just, my man. No, we can put it in there because it's all like out in the open and shit. But you know, I mean, his own, you know, fucking Wayne sued him. You know,
I just don't think Wayne is just
But listen, though.
smart with his money.
Listen, though. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not here to gossip. I'm just saying. Listen. I'm just saying. Look.
I think so.
I'm just saying, as a businessman, as a nigga that controls his own shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel Birdman, but I would never do what he's done. But I feel that nigga. I will say that. It's just easier to do business. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep all the fucking money to yourself. Right? Hey, why?
Because it's Wayne, dog. It's Wayne, dog. But yeah, he's not lying.
No, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I knew he talking about.
But Wayne was
I feel that
terrible
nigga
with money, man. Now he's suing his own lawyers now.
Bro,
For taking money from what he, like,
Lil Wayne. I was listening to Lil Wayne all day.
Yeah.
damn.
I feel like he
We was in the car listening to No Ceiling.
he don't read that shit.
Ooh, the first
Yeah.
No Ceilings.
I feel like
The first No Ceiling.
he put too much faith.
I didn't even know it was another one.
No Ceilings too, it was horrible.
It wasn't nearly as
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't
as
no
the
North
first one.
Ceilings.
He put too much faith in Birdman. That's all.
Hey.
But I mean, like, think
I
about
don't
it.
know.
If you spent
I don't know.
15, 20, your whole childhood with somebody,
That's what
why
I'm
wouldn't you
saying.
trust them? You know what I'm saying?
But like, you
That's
gotta
blind
remember, that's
trust.
not your blood, bro. Blood will turn on you, bro. I ain't gonna say no more. We ain't talking about no
Wayne ain't,
Birdman. you feel
Wayne
me?
ain't the only artist.
He's not the only artist.
Exactly.
This shit
He's just the
happened to.
hottest
But
artist
think about it
that
like
has
this.
it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It was more artists
All these
that was
niggas
his
getting
family.
stuff from. You
that
gotta
had
think
to-
all
you
of
know
these
what I'm saying?
niggas-
Like
all of
Judy,
these big
BG,
artists-
all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Bruh.
BG put on for Cash Money. You feel me?
Man,
Silk
look, man. It is, bro. All of these big artists, bro, all these niggas is signed to 6, 7 niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck how much money a nigga got fronted. Be rich all you want. But at the end of the day, you are signed to 7 niggas. There are at least, how many labels these niggas got? How many niggas is on your label team? So like, let's say like if you sign to a label and they assign you to a few different people, that's a few different people that gotta get paid before you even get paid. So if you got 7 of that nigga, that's like 30 people. They gotta see some bread before they like even give you your bread.
Off of your work.
And
Unless
unless you coming in on some, you know what I'm saying, like on some like, this is what it is type shit. But a lot of these niggas, bro, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, you know, because the niggas is successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what it matters. But when it's like, nigga, when you like 65 and your kids is 35 and, you know, shit
Yeah,
looking a
someone's
little
getting
shaky,
paid on
you
this
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Your shit getting in movies and shit like shit, you know what I'm saying? And shit double back around. You never know what could happen. Your shit could go viral 30 years later after you make it. That's why ownership is important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even about you. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally. Because, you know, I'm cool with just having some cool shoes. You know what I'm saying? Some weed to smoke. Anything more than that is a blessing.
So you only saying that you only want a distribution deal. That's it.
You don't even need that. But it's cool to do that, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need it. But the only thing that you need from a label really is just marketing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you can just really just run your bread up and just fuck with marketing companies.
Yeah.
Like the real marketing companies, like niggas that do like Super Bowl commercials and shit like that. Those type of companies. But you gotta run your ends up though. It's like a crazy thing. It's really like a patience thing. It's like you might not even make that money off of music to do it. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta like do that shit. It's really what it boils down to.
So 16 episodes ago, you pulled out and found out, because I went back and listened to it because I knew it was coming.
He does his research.
It worked.
Yeah, he
So
works.
we all found out Chelsea was a rapper then.
No,
She
we
still
did
haven't
not.
spit bars since
I'm
then.
not no rapper. They keep.
I found out that you're a rapper and you have an Impala.
He
I'm
probably
not.
decided bitch too.
That's
Damn,
a car.
Chelsea,
What
you
is
got
a
an
car gonna do
Impala?
with anything?
You got an Impala, Chelsea?
You know this.
I didn't know that,
A lot of
Chelsea.
rappers
Damn,
drive
Chelsea.
Impalas.
No, well, that too. A lot of rappers do drive Impala.
That's
but
true.
I'm really
They say it's a lot about your personality.
Yep.
She
You want some
trapping.
thug shit, Chelsea.
No,
She trapping.
Gotta be.
I'm not a rapper though.
Says a lot.
I'll still wait.
If a nigga pulled up on me in a 96 Impala, I'm gonna look at that nigga a little different.
I'm gonna assume that
Chill, y'all.
that he on that thug shit.
How long you
You're
had that
supposed to be the
Impala?
rapper. Look,
Oh no, I'm not a rapper. I'm a DJ. Oh, no.
look. Well, I'm a. Whatever you
I stopped rapping. I'm a singer now.
Are you saying now?
I'm a singer now.
We had a couple rappers
I was
saying
gonna
they were
say, we
singers.
let's talk about that shit. Everybody's
singer
singing now.
Yeah. If you got enough, you can harmonize.
Took an overboard with Diddy on that shit.
See, the only better feature, you better not have him touching your management or nothing.
Better not have the nigga in the video.
I have
video.
I have a disclaimer though, bro. I had this thing, bro. I tweeted about one day, bro, and I have this theory, bro, that 40-year-old A&Rs are weird as fuck. Minus the fact that I've dealt with a couple, but they're weird as fuck.
What was the weirdest story from one
I-
of the ARs?
Okay, listen.
A&Rs.
This is my theory behind that shit, bro. Alright, because you have to think they're 40, right? Which means that what year was they born? Like the early 70s. You know what I'm saying? Late 70s type shit, right? So that means that you grew up listening. The reason why you're an A&R, the reason why you're in love with music, you grew up listening to fucking Rakim. You grew up listening to Big Daddy Kane. You grew up listening to KRS-One. Like all of these niggas, like from that time range when you was in your prime and coming up, you know what I'm saying? In high school and shit like that, listening to music type shit. So then you fast forward in 2019 and you signing niggas, you have no choice but to sign niggas that are doing this crazy shit now. These niggas are weird. And that's all I'm trying to say, bro. Because you grew up coming from like a pure hip hop era. Not saying that hip hop has to stay that way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that 40-year-old A&Rs are weird. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you have to think like, okay, for instance, I remember being in the label office, right? Just playing the music and shit. We wasn't even shopping for a deal, nothing like that. We just had a relationship with it. Basically, like right now, I'm just pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing this same shit, right? So like, alright. So we was in the office. I remember gonna say the label, none of that shit. So we was in the shit, and this nigga. Okay, the reason. Alright, fuck that shit. This nigga. Okay, this nigga played like a song of an artist that they were looking at. You know what I'm saying? But this shit, bro, when I say this shit was like some crazy shit, like illiterate shit, like some crazy shit, bro. But I can understand, you know what I'm saying? Cause they going for shock value and for just who's spinning, you know what I'm saying? Like who everybody wants to press play on, you know what I'm saying? On the YouTube or some shit like that. That's what they going for. To be honest, actually, I'm gonna say this shit on camera. Any artist that want to get signed, bro, if you want to get signed, bro, have good music, like good quality music. It don't even gotta be fucking good, as long as it's good quality, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you motherfucking can do 50,000 views a week on YouTube, my nigga. You can get a deal.
Let them know on YouTube.
I just said that shit simply
Let
as
them
that.
know.
If you can do 50,000 views a week on YouTube, my nigga, you can get a deal. If you got the bread to get a world star video, bro, and you got a hot song, bro, they gonna call your phone, bro. You get a deal, bro. Now, based off of that, if you gonna let them niggas fuck you over, that's for you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but anybody that literally wanted to know how to get the fuck out of whatever they doing, they can go get a deal. I just told niggas the formula. I can kill for that.
Just drop the gem.
I can
Simple
kill.
man. Simple
Drop
man.
the gem
on
for 'em.
social media.
Everything is literally simple matter. That's why I can name my shit $1 billion nigga.
You know
bro.
niggas impatient, so.
Yeah.
Niggas is impatient.
Niggas
I like how you full circled that.
Yeah, that's why I named my shit $1 billion nigga, bro. Because that shit is literally like, it's common sense. Like if you ever watch any fucking interview with a billionaire, bro, they just literally tell you the shit is common sense, bro. Like even Warren Buffett, bro, he started off, bro. He owned 50% of a hearse, my nigga. He just came up off that shit, bro. Granted, he's in Nebraska, but I'm just saying he came up off that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking one of the richest niggas ever. So it's like, it's just simple shit, bro. It's literally just like common sense. This is 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. We do this shit all the time.
So, do you
I can
think,
go on to the thousands. Yeah, for sure.
but do you think like
I'm
the
about to say,
rappers that
let's
are
try
hot
that.
now are gonna have like as much longevity, I guess, as rappers like from back in the day? Because usually it's just like you dropping a single and they go on like a couple of singles or whatever, you making money, like get your views, but
You saying
Other than
new
that.
artists gonna have longevity?
Mhm.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. I don't know. It's different now. It's different now, bro. Cause you know, I really be thinking about shit, right? Alright, so you take a nigga like Jay-Z, right? The nigga first album dropped in 1996. Granted, he was grinding years way before that. You know what I'm saying? But his first album dropped in 96, right? Which means, so like in 2001, he dropped The Blueprint. And he was rapping about, you know, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 40 million more, 80 million more. You know what I'm saying? Like saying all these things in 5 years, mind you. 5 years from his first album being dropped. So if you think, so we were like, well, how old was I? I was born in 95. I was 5 years old when this happened, right? So granted, I had to go back and like do all my history and listen to the nigga music and shit like that. So granted, okay, so now we in our age, we all adults and we hustling, we doing our thing, right? So you take a nigga like that came out, say a nigga that came out in like 2010, bro. It's 2019, bro. Niggas probably is seeing way more money than niggas was seeing at that time. Niggas have a better opportunity to be like crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't got that type of mind though. You know what I'm saying? Like take a nigga like, I don't like name drop. But I just know some
Shit,
shit.
right.
But successful niggas like take a nigga like Thug, a Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Nigga drop when this first shit came, all that stoner shit.
Like 2012.
2012, right? It's 29. It's been 7 years, bro. That nigga is rich as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for what it looked like, I don't know the nigga personally. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Like the nigga in a position to where you could be way bigger than Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta also know how to own the businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to own them shits. You know what I'm saying? And it's just different. You know, it's a different thing. Like, he did that shit in 5 years. You feel me? So it's like if you, well, I'm using that as an example as to like now. You asked me about longevity with artists. Niggas are seeing a lot of money. Like niggas that's on. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that's doing world tours and getting platinum records and shit like that.
I just mean like music wise. Like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, no, I mean that too, but you know, like that.
Okay. That changes the whole answer. Fuck no.
Right, because like Jay-Z still making music.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. The hell no. Niggas is garbage.
Garbage.
Niggas is garbage.
see,
And I don't even. I love niggas' music. I'm a nigga that don't think niggas are garbage.
I was
You
just
know
about
what
to
I'm
say,
saying?
what music has stand out? I know you say you don't really listen to everybody else's music.
It's not even that. I just feel like if it crossed my path, then that means that it's hot. You know what I'm saying? I don't check for niggas' music. You
So
know
what
I'm saying?
song has crossed your path
Like recently?
recently?
In the past what?
2 months.
Alright.
2019.
Alright.
Or artists.
I bet. So it's March 2019, right? We in March, right? Alright, it's March 2019. And okay, so I like the Takeoff album. Takeoff album is fire. I like that
Everybody
shit.
been saying take off.
Takeoff
I'm telling you, I've been
album fire. I personally
skipping
think he got the best album out, the Three Migos. I ain't listened to Offset album.
Offset's album is a contender.
I haven't listened to Offset album, so I can't say that.
Got the best album.
Offset's album was mature.
Oh, listen, Primo. Oh, you said Quavo, okay.
Well, listen to Offset's album first. His album was mature. It didn't seem like it was his, you know, obviously
It's called Father 4.
it wasn't his first album, obviously.
I haven't
but, you know,
listened to it, okay.
Solo-wise.
So my take on it isn't correct, because I only listen to
well, I mean, go for what
Quavo.
what you listen to.
Quavo got a good
Takeoff,
overall.
I can, you know what I'm saying? But mind you, I'm the type of nigga that only listen to
Takeoff
music.
got hits on his. Takeoff got hits on his.
But okay, before we ask me any music questions, I'm a type nigga that only listens to music I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Which is some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I you know, like a lot of the shit that people listen to, that's like shit that's like I guess shit that you should listen to, like some shit that will be played in the club, some shit that you should be up on.
Mainstream.
You know what I'm saying? Some mainstream shit. Yeah, there you go. I don't be listening to that shit. But if it crossed my path, then I understand that it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you ask me what I listen to though, bro, I listen to out of the new niggas, that's not like a legend, considered a legend. I listen to G Perico. You ever heard of who that?
Hell no.
Never heard of G Perico? I listen to G Perico. He a nigga from LA though. From LA though. It's crazy as shit.
He see this shit, he gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Crazy, I don't know.
I listen to G Perico though. I love that nigga. I relate to his music like bar for bar type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I relate the whole shit like, well, I relate to Reasonable Doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Ball for ball, you know what I'm saying? I don't relate to all that new shit, you know what I'm saying? No. Not saying that it's not good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't relate to it. I'm not at that place in life. But I relate to Reasonable Doubt. You can literally put in Reasonable Doubt, bro, listen to the first track, and just let that shit play out. And like you can get through your day. You know what I'm saying? Like on some like hustler shit, it's crazy. It's wild as fuck. You should try that shit. But either way, right? I listen to G Perico, bro. I mean, of course, I listen to Future and shit. But he like considered a legend at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm not legendary.
Honestly, that's why I was about to say, like, most of these young niggas that's like sound like they like complaining and crying on songs, they come from Future.
Definitely come from Future. He made that shit cool. You know what I'm saying?
He put his feelings on the music.
He made the shit cool, bro. And you can never discredit T-Pain either, my nigga.
Yeah.
T-Pain made it cool to be on the track singing and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Then throw the auto-tune.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Then throw the auto-tune on your ass.
For sure. I mean, for our generation.
Yeah.
For our generation.
His ass should have been on that damn tour, too.
Oh, damn,
What?
Nah, T-Pain don't need to do that.
That's the millennial tour.
Yeah.
He didn't come out when they came out.
I thought T-Pain come out no
Cuz got
No, T-Pain is their daddy.
I thought T-Pain come out no
They was young when they came out. This is about
Listen, bro,
kids.
T-Pain, bro. This nigga don't need to be doing the Millennium Tour.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought he came out no
The Millennium Tour sound like some shit
And
that
he was
old
like
group tried to put
17 or
together.
18. People don't really know that.
Entertainer was like
Okay, so
15.
we making it seem like that tour is like the Scream tour. Chingy
That's
on
what it,
all that?
that's what it was.
But Chingy on
But
that.
Chingy was only like
You ain't
20.
got no 50-year-old asses want on that hoe.
They listen. They gotta sprinkle something in there.
It's about to get into
The it was basically the Millennium Scream Tour
they go.
redone, just with who they could find 15 years later.
Look, he about to.
I would have expect Shad Moss before.
Yeah, you know that was too.
Chad Moss not doing that shit,
He too
cuz.
Shad Moss need to do that shit.
He should have been in the tour.
Chad Moss
I'll
don't
tell
need
you
to do
that.
Nobody even know too many Bow Wow songs no more.
Chris Brown was too
Bro,
big for the tour.
hey,
so.
the best
Oh,
Bow Wow
Chris Brown
song
way
though.
too big.
Way too big
Way
for
too
the
big.
Millennium Tour. He was on
Yeah.
It's just funny that he was him and Bow
That's
Wow.
what I'm saying.
You talking about
It's just crazy, like him and Bow Wow started the Scream Tour, and then you know they're not even on the Millennium Tour because they got paid.
Alright, so you got any more questions?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Joe, your 100
yeah,
followers
why not?
winner. I appreciate you coming on here. You got any more shout outs or anything like that?
Shout out everybody. What was you talking about? I wasn't done answering what the fuck.
What were we talking about? Yeah, that's
Well, he was
something
listening to it, then we went to
You
the
talking about
tour.
your what you listening to?
I started talking about B2K.
Recently.
Right.
And shit.
Oh, you said something about T-Pain. And
Yeah, you said.
it went from there.
But I just thought he was going to be on the tour. He should have been on
He
there.
should, no, he should.
He need to make his money. He could have.
He's
T-Pain too good
He's
for that
good.
tour.
I was gonna
T-Pain
say,
got money.
But he's too good for that
residual
tour.
income coming in.
You're right,
We don't
but-
know.
He changed the culture of music. These niggas did not. He shouldn't be on that tour.
Now,
He's too good for that.
now,
Yeah.
I feel it. Definitely.
this is my unpopular opinion. I do feel like. I don't feel like he changed the course of music. I think he made it more acceptable to use print sound
I'll
in
take that.
music.
Yeah,
I'll take
okay.
that.
Yeah, my nigga,
I feel that. But I feel like I really feel like he
He
changed
was
it.
the first one to use auto-tune and it sound like, you know, and it not sound like a hot ass mess. You know,
Yeah,
that's the
saying.
first one to make some solid
I
music
never
from auto-tune.
do.
I never
So
do.
I will give
If
him
you ain't been,
that.
I'm telling you.
I give him that. But Millennium Tour, I don't give him that. He's just always been old to me. He's always been the same age. T-Pain is always like in age. Like, you know what I'm saying? His maturity to me is always just not. He hasn't.
He's
been
like a
on,
2 Chainz.
Yeah, he ain't been on no. He's like as far as
T-Pain
his
is like a
old,
2
as
Chainz
far as his age and how he presented himself.
I don't even want to cut you off, but like, let's not forget T-Pain was a slick 18, 19 years old when he was making them fucking hits, bro.
But we don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
We
didn't.
do.
That
We
didn't.
do.
Y'all know that, but I'm saying when he
Niggas
came
ain't know
out,
the
he
narrative
wasn't.
when he came out.
Exactly, he wasn't in the likeness of a young artist. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
oh,
He
yeah,
wasn't
very
ever
true, that's very
presented
true.
as a young and
He's
upcoming artist to
okay.
us. He was
That's
always
what
presented as
he's
a
always been the same age.
Yeah, it's like Morgan Freeman. He's never gonna age. You know,
I guess 2 Chainz.
Also, right now,
Why should I bring my man Morgan?
Shout out to Morgan.
Why should
I hope he helped
I bring
out
my man
What y'all
Morgan?
about to do?
I just say he been the same age.
I'm about to go clean the bathroom.
Yeah, we gotta clean our house.
I gotta clean my
Yeah, we gotta clean our house up.
Oh.
Nah, hell.
Oh, okay, we gotta clean our house up. But nah, nothing.
Hold on.
That's that old people
His life
shit.
has
man.
changed.
Yeah, now you get caught up in responsibilities of life.
Had an amazing weekend, and now
Hey, no cap though. I had cleaned the bathroom the other night. The other day. What you about to do?
she about to go and get a body, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You already know what Chelsea be doing. You know,
Chelsea.
hitting licks for a living.
Pretty sure she has a chopper in the front.
Hey, what? Tell her to open the trunk and then move the wheel.
Hey, but this all, you know what I'm saying? Come back, revolves back around. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all come out. Everything that we talked about.
You didn't even give us no shout out.
Shout out, okay?
That was
Shout
a shout out.
Right.
Shout out to DJ KC. Shout out to CD4.
Bo Huddy!
Is that her name?
Yes.
That's her nickname.
With the Impala.
Yes.
You see?
CD4.
So it all
Boy, look at I be trying to tell people.
Hold
Watch
on.
out for her.
Didn't you release one of your songs before?
Yeah, multiple.
So I do know you, but I think we follow each other.
That's
on
what I'm
Twitter.
saying. I've heard you before. It's crazy.
The live is DJ.
Yeah.
The live DJ.
No, shit. I had an amazing weekend.
What'd you do this weekend?
Shout out to the pretzel tiny twist.
Shits are good, you know. It
It's fun.
gets the job done.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit's is horrible.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, we got these t-shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We got
You know.
t-shirts hanging around.
Hey,
Wearing t-shirts.
It's fucking
Right.
crazy, bruh.
And now we can put it on YouTube.
Because I meant to bring a bunch of shirts.
Damn.
We didn't have sizes. There's some shit that's selling like hotcakes, nigga.
Hot cake.
Good.
So we only got like Shaq sizes right now.
What's that? 3X?
Big as fuck.
3X.
Big nigga sizes.
Big ass fucking nigga
Big
sizes.
nigga sizes. Big nigga sizes. I'm trying to think of a big nigga we had on here.
But I meant to, I was gonna make this trouble.
Nah, bigger than that.
Don't play Mozzie.
I ain't even gonna name
Don't
drop.
play Mozzie.
You got a website?
Mine's not a big name.
Yes, liveforever.com.
Okay.
Liveforeverrecords.com.
Alright.
To be exact. Yeah, social media. You know what I'm saying? King Joe LF on everything, I think.
Right?
I know that's the Twitter name. Shit, I'm on there most.
And you know, follow the game. Live forever.
One?
At one
At
level.
one, I think. That's on Twitter
Live
page.
forever one on Twitter.
Some
You
shit
know
like
what I'm saying? And you know, we just hustling and grinding and grinding. Because I want to make sure that the business is 100% correct before we do anything.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. So it's like everything that you come up with, you got to make sure that shit is accounted for. You know what I'm saying? As far as like legal, like fuck the money. I'm talking about like making sure that your logos is trademarked, making sure that your pictures and all that kind of shit, all that wild shit, making sure that your words are copyrighted and all that shit, your names and all that shit. You gotta do that shit first. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to motherfucking have a hit record and that motherfucker is not legal. And you do the business for it and you only own 10% of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You made that shit in your basement, broke. Fuck. Niggas be tripping. Which is why you got niggas like me to talk to you niggas like y'all.
Niggas like y'all.
This nigga King Joe's made put it there on YouTube page.
Right.
Right.
Jim dropping it from here.
You got to, bro. You got to, bro, because niggas be hiding the game, bro. And I can give niggas the game enough to where they can do it and create their own shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give you the game on how I did it, because you can't beat me. You can just follow my moves type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I did this shit on some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that, like, you got to be real mental with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Keep some money in your pocket, nigga. Motherfucking put your best foot forward, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And treat people right. You know what I'm saying? That's a big important part of the burger's karma come back around to you.
Woo!
On top.
Jam dropping. Jam dropping.
On these hoes.
Dropping on these
Tell you.
hoes. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Come again, season 4.
Yeah, bro.
He gonna be back.
He gonna be
Bro,
back.
I'm coming back like a motherfucker, bro. I'm coming back with the whole squad, bro. I might even have a girl
It's
group
gonna
by
be
then.
summer.
I might even have a girl group by then, bro. They got the city
Right,
girls
we gotta
out,
go to
cuz.
the studio.
I know you can do better. I know you can bring us better.
Oh no, they went fucking ham.
I know you can.
They went fucking ham.
City girls went ham, but like honestly, when I be
I
listening
can't
to
go
them,
nowhere without hearing that shit.
exactly, and it's crazy because I'm like, yo, it sounds
But
like
the
the
City
bitches
girls
from up
out.
the street. You
I'm
know
coming
what I'm
out,
saying?
bro. You wanna know what it's about? Before we end this though.
She said-
Before we end this.
Bro,
I seen a
crazy.
video the other day on Twitter, bro. And it was Nicki. This inspired me to get a girl group. Even though I always dug girl rappers like Gangsta Boo and all of y'all. Shout out to everybody, girl rappers. Either way, right? I was watching a Nicki Minaj video popped up on Twitter, bro, and she was doing the Itty Bitty Piggy freestyle when she rapped over the Soulja Boy song, bro. And I was like, hell nah. These girls is tripping. I need me a girl artist. I need to Wayne my shit. I need me a Drake. I got Primo right. Okay. So and then I need me a motherfucking girl, cuz.
Yeah.
Like for real, bro. And we need some hit records, bro. So if you make hits, bro, come to Live Forever. I got you. Straight up.
Heard
That
him.
sound like some Birdman shit.
That sounds like
Some Diddy shit. You know, always come over here. We got you.
The only thing I gotta say
We got
about
the
City
finest.
Girls is only thing I gotta do is just drop
finest.
that little
Finest.
vocal part of real ass bitch.
Give a fuck about a nigga.
Nah, see, my favorite part.
I
She
ain't
said,
never seen no females act up like that since
she said
Bodak
stripes
Yellow.
on his ass, so he called his pussy
Big
tickle. She
Fucking
went
on
crazy. I
his
said,
ass,
bitch, you could come to
rich
Live Forever from that line right
From
there.
that line right there.
From that line right
Which
there.
is already signed.
I know, but I'm
To
just
like
saying,
2 or
you
3
know, if
different
your contract goes sideways,
Shit.
hit us up. Hit us up, City
Yeah,
Girls.
you gotta be.
What are y'all talking about when y'all
Yeah.
Miami and JT?
You know what I'm saying? But I was bringing them up because
Free
they out here
JT.
cracking, and I could have a girl out here cracking. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
feel
this
like
is what
there's
it
a
is,
lot of
bro.
female.
Even if she just got the voice, bitch, what right for you?
The right
Like
for you.
City
That's
Girls.
all you need.
You right.
That's all you need. I know.
So
we gonna figure it out.
we gonna give you an unpopular opinion after this? Or did you already?
I did it on
Unpopular
T-Pain.
opinion.
She gives.
I
us
do a little
unpopular
segment
opinion.
of my unpopular opinion. I'm very strong. I have strong opinions.
I
So
wanna do
sometimes
this.
people agree with them. Sometimes they don't. So at the end of our episodes, depending on what we've talked about, if I feel like I have a strong opinion, I'll say, I'll do my unpopular opinion on that. If not, I'll just do a general unpopular opinion.
So we're gonna end it on this, and then we're gonna get that unpopular opinion. And you gotta guess with it.
Okay, I'm gonna end it on what?
I don't know.
You said this. What is
This is the episode. That's why I'm saying we end it on this.
Because I was thinking something.
But it has to be.
Because you know so many
unpopular
This is about to really be an
I like
unpopular
that
opinion.
longevity.
Because I was thinking this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is
I
my
like
mic
that one
on?
too.
That was a
but
good one.
We
Am I
started talking
recording?
about that City Girls.
City
and,
Girls, you know people
Am
going.
I recording?
No, not yet.
All right.
I'm saving it. Give me a second.
Okay, because I feel like one of my opinions about female rappers is that a lot of people want to agree with me. Cash Doll can't rap.
Well, I mean, I can't agree with that because I've never heard a Cash Doll song.
I'm sorry. If I listen to Cash Doll, I listen to Nicki Minaj, or I listen to
Y'all think Cash Doll
and then I listen to
First of all, the
what's
hardest,
her name?
the hardest
That's
female
not a fair
rapper ever,
comparison,
period.
though.
Like,
That is not.
That's not fair. That's not
But
fair.
any other
Y'all took
Eve,
video?
I can't compare her to.
He did
kinda
too. He
did.
did
I
too.
took one, but I thought,
She's I think she's pretty. I think some songs that she has are good, but if I put Cash Doll against Meg Thee Stallion, I'm sorry,
Fuck
it's a
no.
knockout.
Hell
Meg
no.
got it on
Meg got it.
a freestyle easily.
Yeah,
I feel like
easily.
Cash Doll doesn't rap on beat. She raps like what's the guy?
Yerba.
Yeah, I was about to say you might as well get on the mic because you.
Nah, she really is.
The hardest
Y'all
female, you can't say the
Alright.
hardest female rapper ever is not Young M.A.
It's
I
not.
can say that.
She the
because
hardest
I don't
ever.
believe that.
How do you not hear what she be saying?
But you are onto something.
You not hear what she be saying?
But she's gay. Girls gutter with it.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
She identifies as a
She
male.
nasty. No, she's not identified as a male. She has a pussy. She has a pussy.
But she
But she
If you
herself
rub
identifies as a
her clit,
male.
her pussy will get wet.
As you can see, we
Okay,
have a lot of
wait.
strong
No.
opinions.
Alright.
This is about to get them hate.
Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, this is getting this is
Order
intense.
in my court.
But she
So we have a lot. We have strong opinions. And we're doing Amber's unpopular opinion right now. And my unpopular opinion, this is what sparked this. I said that I don't believe. Well, let me reword it. At first, I said Cash Doll can't rap, and so I'm not gonna take that away from her. I'm not gonna take away her talents from her. She can rap, but can she rap well? That's the difference. I don't believe that she can rap as well as any other rapper in my eyes, and that's only because I feel like she needs a lot of practice. Only reason I would say that I give Cardi more because somebody writes for Cardi. You know, nobody's writing for Cash Doll, so I can give her that also. But Cash Doll needs to practice. Just rapping on beat. And actually what she's saying, I just don't believe her when she raps.
She from Detroit, where she bought that shit.
I mean, it's so cold in
Cash
the
Doll
deep.
can rap, but she can't tell.
What I mean,
She out there.
it's so cold in the deep.
Alright.
She needs to just, I just felt she needs to give me more.
She can
you know,
rap,
like, I
she can't
fuck with her,
I'm gonna
but,
piggyback off of
you
what
know,
you're
I
saying,
just
man.
want more. Like, when Meg Thee
Right.
Stallion doesn't give me, she doesn't give me as much, even if she doesn't give me as much content as Cash Doll, I get more from, I listen to one song and get,
Okay.
Shawty got
you
bars.
know,
Right.
get
Nah,
4
see,
songs
yeah.
worth of
Nah,
content
I
from
don't
one
even
from
listen to
Cash
Cash
Doll.
Doll, so I couldn't
You
even
see what I'm
like.
saying? And the one, and that's why I've only heard like 4 or 5, and I'm like, still can't do it.
I can't
Alright,
even
so-
engage on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna piggyback off of what you're saying.
Oh, let me introduce my unpopular opinion guest, Kimiko, and friends. We all in.
Yeah, I was like,
Did
wow.
you not give me my own segment? Oh, all right. Well, okay, then just checking. You said it.
I'm like this off.
This unpopular opinion
Alright,
is
so then
taking
this,
off. Just taking off.
Okay.
I've never listened to Cash Doll.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
so I couldn't tell you. Besides maybe like a clip on Instagram or something,
Right.
and I didn't think that, you know, I thought it was dope, I guess, right?
Right.
If I saw it.
Mhm.
So, I will piggyback off of that, and I will say that like I fucked with Cardi B like the hardest, right? Because like even though you said she got a writer and shit, right? Now like no, listen, when she first came out, right? I didn't think that her voice sounded good on
Right.
songs, right?
It's just the. It's just.
Well,
the-
I
it's
thought
just-
it was
it's
forced,
Just, it's just the hurt. It's
So-
just the hurt. It's the
so-
hurt they like.
So
They
like
like the content.
So it's like you got like these other female rappers, right? That like be
They just like the
rapping
image.
all this other shit, but don't be doing no other shit. And
Mhm.
Cardi B literally did all of that shit before she like started rapping.
I'm
All
gonna
the-
have to bring another unpopular opinion. I respect Cardi, but in artistry, I don't hold her in high regard.
She got
And
like one verse off of it.
that is my unpopular opinion. Y'all can hate me for that because I know it's a lot of people out here that would take a bullet for this hoe for some reason. And I appreciate my Libra sister, but as an artist, I cannot hold her in as high regard as other female artists because she hasn't had the time yet,
I can.
you know?
I
And I get it.
She everything them bitches is not.
She and that's fine, but that's because we
Even if
make
they
her
portrayed
that.
that shit.
We make her that though.
No, hell
I feel like
no.
a lot
That's
of
a
her
fucking
fans
fact.
make
No,
her
that's not
that
true.
way.
Cardi rap all that free shit. She was a stripper before she got on.
That's fine,
Her
but
story's
somebody's
beautiful.
helping her write that, and that's not
all
her
these
story is legit.
other joints was working at like Red Lobster.
But you know what they're
And rapping
doing?
that stripper
They're
shit
sitting
is like,
down
no,
with
she
a
actually
notepad and a pen and really putting their own shit down, and they're not going to another person like, help me make my shit. You know, they maybe proofread it,
No, it's
but
cool.
don't
As a
change
rapper-
it. You know what
as
I'm
a rapper, I
saying?
respect that. As a
That's
rapper, I
the
respect
that's the only reason I say
But-
artistry, because that's like some you going to school for
Okay.
4 years
So
for
listen.
a degree to work in a job that somebody got from applying from their cell phone.
Okay,
Never
so
went to
basically what you
school,
just
know?
said, right, is the same thing as like, okay, a person that fucking like shot a nigga, right, and made a song about the shit, and then a nigga that's
And
sitting in the
beat case,
room,
bitch, I did the race.
and then that's sitting in the room talking about like thinking about doing that shit, and then getting somebody to write the shit for them. What's the difference?
No, there's not. There's a huge difference because
Yeah,
the
there's a
action
big
is totally different. What I'm saying
So you
is,
talking about a nigga that's sitting down in their
No.
room coming up with stories? That's good.
Joe,
That's
like you.
Okay, I feel like
Yeah.
my analogy is
I'm gonna let you know that there's nobody
Okay.
nobody can say in this room, nigga. Jerry.
we gotta end this segment real quick. But my analogy is comparable to someone writing in their journal and making all those
Made
journal
up
entries
stories.
into a song.
Made up stories.
No, so their life. This is how my day was.
What they
Monday,
thinking
Tuesday,
about?
like this.
What they thinking about?
No, their actual day. So I'll say that their actual day, detailing their day, and then making it into a song, versus someone making up their day and just because it's more sensational and it sounds better than making millions off that shit. Versus the one who had the real story, it just didn't sell. You get what I'm saying? That's my analogy as far as artistry. Y'all could agree with that or not. I really don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's
It's
just-
my unpopular.
No, that's why it's called
For
unpopular
you
opinion.
listeners,
That's why-
I'm talking to the listeners out there.
Yeah, not for
That's
sure. Not for sure. That's why it's called
unpopular
unpopular opinion.
opinion. And we are signing off.
All right.
All right.
Live forever.